Hello there, my name is the XPM4 and today I'm going to be bringing you a guide of how to gear or talent your Frost Mage for PvP, not for PvE. I have no idea how you're supposed to do it for PvE. I am 100% PvP. So, as you can see here, we can go on to the gear. Right. Now, your primary stat for gear will always be Mastery. That's what gives you the base damage, the Frost Mage damage, how they can do those ginormous crits and stuff like that. Obviously, you will need hit chance to be capped. I do believe I have mine a bit over 85 hit chance. But that's just because, yeah, I didn't want to waste time on that. You want your crit chance to be about 20%. 30% is more for fire mages because they need a lot of crit. 20% is fine. I do spec heavily into mastery. There's a lot of extra damage here. And that's really, if you see a frostbolt right there, that was 26,000 on a crit. Now if we make the target frozen, try that again, use a deep freeze instead. There we go, look at that. It's 50% extra damage just from the mastery. And yeah, you really want to be going after that mastery. For gems, you do need a lot of intellect. Mastery here isn't that important, but as you can see here, I don't know why I've got crit on that one. PvP power there, just to make sure I always nothing resists. No, there's no resist now. So you got stamina and intellect there. You don't really want to be going after stamina because you get that from the gear anyway. But yeah, mastery is always what you'll be reforging to after you've got hit capped, because hit is very important to every single class there is. So yeah, that's about all for the for that. Now let's go on to talents. Right, as you can see here, I've chosen Presence of Mind. I've chosen this instead of Ice Flows because it's very strong, for example for an instant Ring of Frost or an instant Polymorph, just for those really strong CCs. Since the game is now more fast paced, you don't really want to be casting if you can avoid it, and that's why I've taken that. Scorch is obviously for fire mages, and this, yeah, I can see it being good, since it's got such a low cooldown, but yeah, I would much rather take Presence of Mind, because look, if I activate it now, then I can get an instant Ring of Frost, and yeah, get some epic CCs. Obviously I've taken Ice Barrier. All mages should be taking Ice Barrier. I don't care even if you're for PvE. This is some amazing absorption. The other two aren't really comparable compared to this. This is really good. Now for the 45 spells. Ring of Frost. Some people do take Frostjaw. I don't really understand why, because this is like an infinite amount of Frostjaws, and that's only for 4 seconds against PvP or players, and this is for 10 seconds for everyone. And since Ring of Frost now has a lower cooldown, it becomes even more viable. So yeah, I would take the Ring of Frost just because it's so strong, also with the Presence of Mind. Alright, for the 60 increment thingy, I've taken Cold Snap. Yeah, Yeah, this is 40% of your health, and this is only 30, but this gives you an extra ice block, and you have to ice block after you do this, because or you'll just die instantly. And this, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. They buffed it a lot, but still, invisibility isn't that good. Obviously, for an opener, it's awesome, but really, battles won't last that long anyway. So that's why I'm taking Cold Snap instead of Cauterize or Greater Invisibility. Now onto these spells. This is for fire, just because it stacks well with crit chance and all that type of stuff. Now, Nether Tempest is extremely good for multiple targets. It does damage out the walls. It's so good. But Frostbomb, it does extremely strong damage. I'll just put this on here, and then Pet Nova, and then Ring of Deep Freeze. It hits 2 people and 110k, and then you also get the I didn't crit, but you also get the Frostfire Bolt proc, guaranteed every time this ends. It doesn't matter if they die before. If the target dies before this goes off, then you also get the Frostfire Bolt. With this, it's a random chance, so yeah, this is also more controlled, so that's why I like that. Now for these talents, if they don't get changed, I will be going for Incanter's Ward, just because it is the most amount of spell damage thingy increase. This one's 30%, that one's 15%, and that one's 25%, yeah. And it's a 25-second cooldown, so that is really good. And also look at the passive. Increases spell damage by 6% and increases mana regeneration by 65%. This effect is deactivated while Incanter's Ward is on cooldown. Now, it's the thing where it gets deactivated when it's on cooldown. Yeah, it's a bit of a debuff. But just look at what it says. It absorbs, so that's another shield for mages, and it's like karma. If you try to hit the mage and you break the Incanter shield, then they'll come at you with 30% more damage at you, and it's just so good. I'm really looking forward to level 90 and using this. Rune of Power, it's more for PvE because you stand still. I can imagine it being good for Arcane. This is also good for Arcane. Both of these mostly PvP orientated, unless in like Alterac Valley you can maybe use this. But really, no one likes Alterac Valley, so. Now onto glyphs. For major glyphs, major glyphs, I've taken Icy Veins, just because it's increased damage by 20%, and it also splits your Frostbolt into 3, so you have 3 times the amount of chance to get a Fingers of Frost, and Fingers of Frost is a very good damage output in 5.04. Then we've got Glyph of Evocation. All mages have to take this, unless for PvE where you've got dedicated healers, but it's just really good. I'll just fly up for a second. Oh, I can't fly up with that. Go like that, fall down a bit, and then just go like this, and it should heal me to full. Yep, easily. And yeah, it also has chance to proc stuff, one of my trinkets, and Power Torrent. Now we've got Polymorph. This is mostly for arenas. In Battlegrounds I wouldn't recommend this. I'd recommend more something like deep freeze maybe, or what else is good? I've heard that this is good. I'm not quite sure though. This is also pretty good. This is also pretty good. This is also really good. And this is really good. So I would recommend any of them instead of this while in Battlegrounds. But this, it creates very clean switches when when you want to go on someone else. It's just really, I would recommend that for all arena mages. All arena mages have this, I'm pretty sure. For the minor glyphs, it's completely cosmetic, except from this one. I don't really understand this. I don't really feel any difference in PvP. I don't often backpedal, so yeah. Your blink teleports you in the direction you're moving instead of the direction you're facing, so that means I can go like that. And it's pretty nice, yeah, but I just don't notice the difference. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I have no idea what this does. Leave a comment below if you know. Yeah, this just makes people into penguins. Completely cosmetic and completely awesome. Zoom in there on the penguin. It says rabbit above and it's just a penguin running around. But yeah, that's been my Mage tutorial. I hope I have been helpful with all of your spell stuff. If you're wondering why I have these 3 spells here, it's like the main stuff that I always should be using when it's off cooldown. Just because it does amazing damage. Yeah, that's been all. This has been XP from the YouTube channel, the XP4. If you learned something, maybe give a like, a favorite, sub, maybe. I'm gonna be doing a ton more WoW videos. So yeah, see ya.